Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Advanced Dungeons & Dragons monster video on the Necrophidius. Necrophidius can be found on page 67 of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Fiend Folio. Be sure to read up on it very, very thoroughly before you use it in a game. These creatures are exceedingly dangerous, also called a death worm. These critters are totally silent. They are immune to sleep, charm, and mind-affecting spells. They are immune to poison. Also, they never need to check morale. Furthermore, these things achieve surprise 50% of the time. They're very, very dangerous. The bite of this creature is insidious. Aside from doing a D8 in damage, 1 to 8 points, victims must make a saving throw versus magic or be paralyzed for 1 to 4 turns. That's 10 to 40 rounds. For those of you keeping track. Imagine what you could do to an enemy in a round where they can't move. Imagine what you can do to them in 4 rounds. Now imagine what you could do to them in 40 rounds. It's crazy. And the minimum, if they fail their save versus magic, the minimum length of paralyzation is 10 rounds. It's crazy. A party of 8. Never mind. It's just crazy. A special ability the Necrophidius can perform, if it's not surprised, is the Dance of Death. This is a hypnotic swaying which rivets the attention of any victim observing it. And unless a save versus magic is made, they're stuck there. Failure means the victims are, in effect, hypnotized and they cannot act, which leaves them pretty much prone. This allows the death worm to advance and attack unopposed. These things are insidious. They're very, very very dangerous. Don't use them on a group that's lower level. They're just bad. Necrophidius is not a wandering monster. These things are created for the specific purposes of either assassination or guarding. They're guarding something or they're sent to kill somebody. That's it. In one of those two roles are when the adventurers will encounter a death worm. Note that the 3 specific ways Necrophidius are created, the 3 specific ways that they're created. Also note that these things are not undead. Therefore, they cannot be turned by a cleric. They're not undead. They're like animated things. It's crazy. To give you an idea of how insidious and how deadly these things are, years ago, I was playing in my friend Gerald's game. Gerald is an excellent dungeon master and is exceedingly intelligent. I talk about him in some of my videos. The druid video where he turns into the polar bear and walks away. That's him. That's Gerald. One of our party had run afoul of an evil cleric, and that cleric sent a death worm after her. We were in camp, and the guard was surprised. He was bitten and failed his save. He died the very next round. Everybody else was still asleep. The death worm roused us and began its dance of death. One by one, we all failed our saves, and the entire party died. It was a total party kill. These things are just freaking nasty. They look like a skeletal snake with a skull on top as opposed to the snake's head. They're just freaking nasty. Yeah, be sure and as a dungeon master, be sure and read up on them before you use them. As a player, if you see one, and you're not automatically hypnotized or automatically fail your save from a bite and be paralyzed, think twice before you decide to attack it, because you could easily end up dead. It doesn't even take a lot. This thing could accidentally kill you. It won't be on accident, of course, but all it takes is one little bit of bad luck and you're done. Just saying. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.